me.
You are now listening to the HMHD podcast.
Pretty soon I'm gonna. I don't know.
Okay.
So much stuff I want to do.
Get into.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Get into character.
I'm not a character.
Get into.
I am.
You are the biggest character of
I know, but it's just
all.
it's just me. It's like, wow, is this clown real? Yeah, that clown's real.
Yeah. Dude, my mom has like 100-inch TV, and I was helping her last night, and she put it on the TV, like, our episode. I'm like, God damn, my face is like this fucking big.
My mom's giving me a 60-inch TV.
You got a new one.
Like, you want a 60-inch? I go, yeah. Because I will put the 60-inch in my bedroom and take the 50-inch out, and we'll use that one.
Dude. in my bedroom. What the fuck is up? Welcome to another episode of HMHD Heavy Music, Heavy Daddies podcast. Yeah. Tyler gave me a TV a while back ago that, like, my bedroom, you know, my door, and then I have a door to the bathroom. It covers that entire wall.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so awesome. But Dallas, like, at night, anything that's on, it lights up the entire room. So it's so bright.
Is Dallas a needs the TV on sleeper?
No. I am.
Me and Brandy both are TV on sleepers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to have. She gets into a better habit than I do. She'll put the ocean waves crashing, you know, like the sound, and but it's like a dark video.
Yeah.
So it still lights up the room a little bit. So if Autumn wakes up or some shit, me, I have to have the Yemeni Civil War history going on, or guys that build model trains, and I don't even like trains.
when I first started dating Dallas, I would go over and stay the night at her house, and AC was at 75 degrees, which is
Sweating.
absolutely insane. And then she has to have the TV off. So
misery.
So when I was working at the bar, I had bartender schedule. So like a lot of my shifts I wouldn't go into like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I wouldn't get home till like 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes. So like I would just be laying with no blankets, just like just lost in my thoughts. We've gotten it better now. Now the AC is at 70 degrees. It took some time to adjust her to like finally get to like, okay. And then I've gotten better at like, I'm tired, I can turn off the TV and fall asleep now. Before I would turn off the TV and then my brain would just go crazy.
That is a huge thing for me, is I can't sleep at night. I can't, never. And that's a lot of the reason why I do drink at night, is because it's the only thing that helps me relax to go to sleep. Yeah. You know, like a lot of people have suggested like, oh, why don't you try edibles or like medical marijuana or something. I would if it worked, but like I can't with my job. And
I feel like if you had gummies, it might help.
Oh, for sure. 100%. But that's the problem, is like at night, it's like my mind just never stops. Or I'm like thinking about something like with this or just something, or I'm like, like it's just, I can't.
I put on Futurama when I start to get a little sleepy when we're done with our show, and then I have the controller in my right hand, and I'd be like, okay, it's starting to get, and I go click, and then I roll over, and then
I need to maybe
I fall asleep.
I need to try maybe doing like a sleep timer.
Yeah, like
because I know when I'm about to fall asleep, but I always just fall asleep, and my TV actually kind of turns off after a while. But yeah, ever since I was a little kid, man, I've had to have some kind of, at least a fan. Yeah. Like, and that's not enough. Like I need, I don't know, something to distract my brain.
Yeah.
And then
I need wind on me.
Yeah.
Like I need like.
That was the problem that we had with our Airbnb in Tennessee. So we just went to the wedding. Brandy's cousin just got married, and her neighbor.
Mazel tov.
Yeah. At an alpaca farm. I got to pet an alpaca this weekend.
That's awesome.
They were cool. They were like staring. Oh, when you.
I don't like their teeth.
And they have like bowl cuts.
Their teeth.
But the Airbnb was her cousin's neighbors. So like they got us a deal and we stayed at this Airbnb. We put the AC at 68 and we were sweating at night.
Shut up.
There was like no airflow. And I know up north, they don't treat central air like we do because I woke up there one day and it was 58 degrees. You know what I mean? Like us, it's like,
It's like that dead cold.
Yeah, but it was cool out. But there was, you just
It was
brought
like
up,
windy or whatever, you know. Like,
yeah. But like you said, you have to have wind. See, the thing is the temperature can be whatever, but if you don't have at least some like circulation, you just get like that stale.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. I kept waking up in the middle of the night, like, you know, just like sweating, and then like I had a comforter, but then I just had a sheet. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to be uncomforted.
That's the thing. We have like that. We have a duvet thing, you know, and like the blanket's like super fucking thick. It's super nice, but I'm like, I love blankets, but I need a reason to have a blanket. You know, I want to be like, brr.
I don't want to go full Rogan here, but there's actually, and this is 100%. So, you know,
It's still cold.
You know, I came in here the other night and I hear this. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? I had no idea. I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell is that noise? And it was your little mini fridge.
You are freaking out.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's actually like a real science to if you get your body temperature down, like when you sleep, you get deeper sleep and better sleep. So they always say like if you can go to sleep in cold weather or cold temperature, your body burns more calories while you sleep, and it gives you like a deeper sleep. So
Shivering.
I would have the AC on in Chicago in the wintertime when I was working up there. It'd be like -1 outside. I'd still have it at like 69.
Oh yeah. What's the thing when it does get cold here? Because it does get cold for like a little bit. We open up the windows and I'll still have the fan on. And I was just like, we're all gonna get sick. I'm like, it'd be worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get dehydrated and die of sweat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, did you guys go to a show?
No.
Oh, I thought Justin said I would have worn my shaker shirt. I thought maybe you saw him or something.
So I saw Shakers. Justin and I saw Shakers.
We played a clip of them on the show before.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're like that rockabilly kind of.
They're like a just old school punk. You know?
Like a rock and roll.
Yeah.
They were fun.
And they're one of Wayne's. They're from South Florida. One of Wayne's faves, and they were the ones I was saying that they were like the tightest. Like you could tell they've been playing for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, they're so good.
Yeah, we watched a little clip of them. They were fucking good.
Yeah. So how do you want to do this, ma'am?
I'm going to be honest. My list is I have found a bunch of bands that I've listened to that I like. Not necessarily my particular style, but they sound good. So basically my list is kind of just a grab bag and I can play whatever. I don't know if you wanted to start out with something. And then
So my list kind of stems off of last week's episode.
Okay, so more melodic stuff?
Well, not necessarily like Nomad, like really kind of like I dove into Nomad because I'm like, this band fucks.
Oh, they were good.
They were so fucking good. And then I just kind of went on like that rabbit hole of like fans like this, and I was like letting my like Spotify go rogue.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing lately.
Just been finding, I'm like, God damn. And I don't know, like, in that we talked about this before, like if it was just like a situational thing, like in that moment, I'm like, this is new. I've never heard this band before.
Yeah.
Like I never heard this before. And I'm just like, oh, and what for me was like a majority of my list is like bands that are like a year or two old that still have like that 2005 timestamp sound.
It's coming back, and
I love it.
It is funny because I've been doing that too, like with Nomad, and I think I bitched about it last episode. When you have like that one band that you found that you really like, and then all the suggested bands, like none of them, none of them sound like it.
No,
and it's hard, but you do find some other bands in there that are like, oh, okay, I like that.
And it's worse with like the bigger bands. Like
it's the absolute worst.
So like then it's like the Monster Energy drink fans also like this band.
Yeah.
And so it's like when you get down to the more niche, like what, Justin, what word am I thinking of?
Niche.
Quiche bands, like you get like more like, I guess like a concentrated like fan group. Like they actually do also listen to this, you know? So I do like that. I do want to start this off. Also, I'll throw on a song, and I was talking to you about this band. I completely forgot about this band. I saw them at Warped Tour 8-10 years ago or whatever. And I was going through like my memories, and I can't find the shirt. It's somewhere, but I have their shirt, and I go, oh, I forgot that fucking band. I haven't listened to them. They haven't been on my radar. I don't know, they're not a band anymore or anything like that. But when I started doing some research, they did a split with the Banner, and I'm like, ooh, I know Drew likes the Banner.
You mentioned that, yeah.
And so my first band is Old Wounds.
Oh yeah.
And the song, this was I was talking to Justin before, like I was making my list. I have like 5 or 6 songs I like by them, so it's kind of hard to
No, I remember Old Wounds. Yeah.
nail it down. But the song that I chose is called "It Can't Rain All the Time."
Unless you're in Seattle.
Sleepless.
Sleepless. With a fan on. I feel like we did an Old Wounds song.
There's no way, because I haven't like heard this name in forever, and if we did, it would have been you. But yeah, so the Banner's on this one.
I don't know. I remember that band. So I remember the name so distinctly too.
And I think this is 2015 or 2017.
Really? That late?
I think so.
Because I think the Banner broke up for a while and then they came back. Maybe because I thought the Banner broke up like early 20s, or like late 20s. How do you fucking say that? Like, oh, the late. I see you say the late 80s,
Yeah,
the late 10s.
2015.
Okay, shit. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just it's a 4-song split. So Old Wounds has 2, Banner has 2. There's some spunky parts in this. I've been having this dry cough. I'm really sorry.
I got a Banner poster.
No,
No,
we have it in here, don't we?
no, it's out there.
It's one of your faves, right?
I just got it delivered yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Old Wounds. It Can't Rain All the Time.
I don't remember them sounding like this, but this is good. Is this a live recording?
All my songs are like this quality this week. And probably next week. That's 2005 though, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, that's when the Banner was like popular, you know, like the middle of that, you know.
Can I get like a little bit more of my music in my headphones? I love that. They were so much fun too. I think they played a smaller stage, but
There's a band that I'm trying to think of that sounds a lot like this. Fuck. Fuck, it's gonna drive me crazy. Damn it.
I love that band. Such a piss. God damn it. Simple but effective, you know?
Mm-hmm. Simple is better sometimes.
Yeah, they have a little deeper of a catalog, but I mean,
Oh.
so that was
Turn autoplay off. Bottom. Nope. Right, yeah.
so that was
Old Wounds. God, I really wish I remember the band that they really remind me of.
The cool thing about them, and maybe this is around that time, I think when I went to Warped Tour, that might have been 2013, 14, 15, somewhere. One of those.
God.
But, and I'm not saying that there hasn't been bands in that scene that was doing this, but like they were the first that I remember that was very hardcore trans rights, queer rights and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that like caught my eye, and like the vocalist was fucking nuts. Like the whole band is fucking ripped, and I was like, fuck yeah. And like I completely forgot about them until like thank God for memories, dude. Like, because I don't remember shit.
Well, that's what I was looking up. I was trying to see if I could find. That's another thing that sucks about some of these bands. And you were just saying, like, only the bigger bands will have, like, a Wikipedia page or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I always try to. There's a couple of websites that I go to where it'll actually give you the best, like, synopsis of the band that they can. Like, it'll say, the drummer of this band was also in this band, or, like, you know, that kind of thing. And I feel like Old Wounds were members of a couple of other bands, because I do remember the name, and obviously I listened to the Banner a lot when they were. I see. That's the weird thing is like after 2008, that's when I like put music on pause.
Yeah,
for like a long time.
Honestly, you should check out that split because the Banner songs on that are fucking tight, dude.
Yeah, I was listening to.
I feel like we played Banner a few times, so like
I don't think so. No, never. I don't know. Like
it is kind of weird though, because like there are certain bands that are like you assume that people know, so we don't play. But maybe we should go back and like be maybe
see, that's the one thing is like obviously the Banner was well known when we were younger, because they were, you know, a bigger band. But the thing is now is like I don't want to like do that are bands that are current now, like the big bands. You know what I mean?
Like I think there is got to be like a small demographic of people that know Under Oath, but didn't know that they were like a black thrash band, you know?
There's more people that know of Under Oath with no original members. Than
like,
you know what I mean?
I know that for a fact, like, you know, like, oh, you're like, you can totally pull like an Andy, I love you, but be like, name 20 Dallas Taylor ones. You know, I mean, Dallas Taylor wrote like 3 albums before he was like kicked out, like with them. So
yeah, he wrote the first 3, and he was a part of the first one that got them kind of slingshot into like that. Yeah, the more of the screamo stuff.
Yeah, and then they took a different shift, and a lot of people like Andy thinks that they should have changed their name, but they were not that they were nothing back then, but like it wouldn't have mattered. You know,
it's weird though, because I think it depends, because most people that found Under Oath in like 2005 or 2002, whenever Cries of the Past. Changing of Times. That's their flagship album. Yeah. The other 2 ones are just metal.
Dude, they had like some of like their earlier albums.
It's Cries of the Past, and I forgot the other one. But yeah, like so most people only know of Under Oath as the Changing of the Times on.
Like Spencer, like I forget all the fucking members. They've had a few, but like like they are a household name now. But like as far as like the platform that we are, it might be fun, not this episode, but like to
go back and see,
go back and be like, hey, like, did you know that, you know, this band existed? Like, you know, like you look at, okay, so like we did Plot in You, like their new song isn't like their old stuff, but it's like, oh, you play an old song or whatever. Or bands that like you think that like, oh, everyone should know of, like Stick to Your Guns, but do they? You know, like I would hope so. But there's got to be like a small demographic that's like
more than you think would probably know.
Oh no, I'm sure, but there's got to be these newcomers that the resurgence of people that are loving hardcore now is so much different than what it was like in middle school for me. You know, you were an outcast, not like an outcast, but like it was. You wanted that, you know, like I enjoy this, you know, now it's like free for everybody.
I think it's going back the other way though. I think people, I've seen the term gatekeeping being used so much more, but not in a comedic way.
Good.
Because I think people do.
Keepers of the gate, man.
Yeah.
I want that on the shirt. Bring it up.
But people want that. Like people, when they finally find a place that they fit in, you know, like they, ironically turn into the people that made them feel the way they do, you know. But it's like, dude, but you know, we bitched about it before. It's like, dude, I don't. What sucks the most is I love Kubla Khan.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever go see them live again. I'm sorry.
It's hard, and like I would love to see him the way I would want to see him. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I want to see him at like a back booth or maybe like even a beach shimmer or something like that.
It doesn't matter.
Big as the venue.
It doesn't matter where
it's
they
the
are.
People.
It's the fucking Beetlejuice Hot Topic people that go that fucking ruin it, man.
Yeah.
And I don't care if that makes me sound like a dickhead. It's like
you're not wrong.
I don't want that. It's like, dude, I don't. When I hear Kubla Khan and when I hear even Knock Loose, like
it's the same people that bring boogie boards to shows.
Don't bring up the boogie board. Fucking. Okay, so obviously Furnace Fest happened this past weekend too, and I was a little sad because we bought tickets, but then the wedding, you know, so we actually sold them to Corey.
Yeah,
so Corey went up there and like, so I'm a member of the Furnace Fest page, and so there's, you know, everybody posting the pictures, you know, from the show and events, and there's a guy in like in a bacon costume, and I'm just like, oh, fucking, you know, glad I didn't.
Those people live for those moments, man. Like that's like they go back.
Sad. It's fucking sad. Is what it is.
They go back to work and they talk about that.
You know what? I'm a manager at Quiznos, but for one day, I'm gonna dress up as a piece of bacon and do cartwheels to fucking Kubla Khan. I'm gonna do it.
This could be cool, man.
I don't think Kubla Khan was there, but Corey said Hatebreed was really good, which I didn't have any doubt. But
are they good? No, okay, cool.
I've seen them. They're pretty good. I've seen them live. They put on a good show. You know?
No. I would love to see Hatebreed. Just to say, you know, as like a bucket list thing, I can't believe I haven't seen them.
My favorite thing about Hatebreed has been again one of those bands. It's like
it's a household name.
It's been dude. They were one of the first like hardcore punk bands like that really
like came out of a.
Well, obviously,
like
obviously you had Agnostic Front, you had Madball, you had all the heavy hitters from the '80s and into the early '90s. But like when Satisfaction of the Death of the Desire came out, like dude, that was like a whole. I mean, the fucking best track on that album is Conceived Through an Act of Violence.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn. But my favorite part is I saw them with the Acacia Strain, God Forbid, and After the Burial.
Nice.
At Hard Rock. But it's so funny because it's what we're talking about now, like a demographic, like a time frame.
Yeah.
It's like Acacia Strain came out and like all these, you know, the 18-year-old kids with like the jerseys came out. But when Hatebreed came out, it was like these 41-year-old dudes with like eyebrow rings that just jacked to the fucking teeth came out.
They lived for that moment, man.
Dude, it's so funny and I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's not like if you want to split hairs, it's not too different than the hot dog people. You know, like the bacon wearing costume guys or whatever.
It's totally different.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's totally different. This guy just got back from Spirit Halloween, and the other guy's like, I just got done benching 450. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's a difference of like, this band helped me get through moments, and then it's like,
well,
I need to put. I want to be on a photo. Someone take a photo.
No, but that's the whole thing. It's kind of like when, you know, like that whole like bro thing when somebody's like upset or like mad, and then like your friend's trying to make a joke. It's like, I just want to be sad.
Just let me be sad.
Just let me be sad. Don't make me you know, like that kind of thing. And it's like,
I'll be fine. Let me bask in it.
And I think we talked about this, but like, I don't want to take away their fun. Just don't do it. It's like, it's just, you know, what's so disheartening.
Yeah.
And we didn't release the episode, but dude, I'll go briefly. When I'm trying to watch one of my favorite bands of all time, and you have 1,000 COVID balloons thrown into the fucking thing with boogie boards flying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to watch Poison the Well sing the saddest song ever fucking written by them, and you've got a boogie board with a fucking balloon on it. Like I also can't see the band.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I don't want it either.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Fucking bacon asshole.
Bring up the gate.
Oh, not only that, but we're digging the moat deeper, putting in irrigation.
Yeah, you got alligators in that bitch, dude.
Did you hear about that lady? That fucking bum, homeless lady that got eaten by the gator?
Someone was talking about this yesterday.
Dude,
no.
We're not going to go into it, but it was just, dude, this fucking homeless lady, she actually fell asleep by a lake down in Miami. 14-foot gator fucking ate her.
That's a big bitch, dude.
That's a big fucking gator. Anyway.
No struggle. Give me a song, Drew.
All right. Well, since we went back a little bit, did I put Dead Hearts up there?
No.
Okay, just type in Dead Hearts, Small Town Tragedy. This band, they broke up like, I don't know, I want to say like early 10s-ish. But they're just an old, like, it's one of those bands that kind of remind. Actually, I would actually probably bet that I would have seen them on a bill with like bands like the Band or something. I saw them. I actually got lucky and I saw them when I was a kid. I saw them with Sick of It All and the Warriors.
Ooh.
At the Social, and you want to talk about Pylon Fest?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! But it's it's a little short and sweet. But
How was the Warriors live?
they sound just like the album.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I wasn't like the biggest fan of his voice.
Yeah, he's got.
Me and Nick went.
Oh, okay.
Me and Nick went because we love the Warriors. That album that came, it was a eulogy recording. The guitar player looks just like the fat guy from Lost. And when I say no, he kind of looks like no, it's the fat guy from Lost. Like it looks, it's him.
They found him. Yeah.
He's banging on the string. Man, I never saw that show. The thing, the little.
I never watched
hutch,
him either. I don't know.
Anyway, Dead Hearts, Small Town Tragedy.
I like the album artwork.
Oh yeah, totally my alley. I think this song came out in like 2008, something around that time. Dude, people just falling on each other. Fucking.
Yeah, dude, this is piling up.
Got a little bit of that old surf skate punk kind of in it too, yeah.
His lead.
That's such like a fucking 90s skate sound with the octaves over there.
This wasn't the Casey Jones alike, was it?
No. We could do that one next if you want.
Yeah. I'm so curious.
I know it's not the right comparison, but the old AFI.
Oh, yeah.
Like just that.
Yeah.
High speed. The voice is obviously way different. Oh, this is why I saved it.
I get a little bit of sick to your guns.
The old stuff.
Yeah. That two-step. Oh, yeah.
And it, a lot of it, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure they're from the Northeast, but like, you got Have Heart, Carry.
Sounds like it.
Have Heart, Carry On, Bane. I mean, that kind of like that bridge between rock and roll and punk. Oh yeah, they played at Furnace Fest too.
Yeah.
I guess you just want to hear that other band real quick because, dude, I was listening to it and I was like, this is Casey Jones. Like, it sounds identical.
So for the listeners, Casey Jones is one of my tops.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know,
and this is why I saved it too. I was like.
And so Drew told me while we're setting up the studio today, he was like, dude, I found like basically, like I thought this was Casey Jones, and I'm like,
if you close your eyes,
I'm going to,
especially like somebody. I mean, I've listened to Casey Jones. I like Casey Jones. Not a huge, like not like my number one listen, but like if I close my eyes and like you skipped to the next track, you said, "Oh, this is new."
Yeah,
like, that's Casey Jones, right? No,
I'm interested.
You probably just type it right in; it'll pop up. The name of the band is Time Heist. Yeah, right there, the top one. Go back, backspace twice. One more. There it is. Time X Heist. Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, just play it. It's just that first song.
Learn to Believe.
Once his voice comes in, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Or I'm misremembering, and this is all for nothing.
I don't know. I listen to him daily, so.
I always knew that the day would come I'd have to decide.
Yeah, you're misremembering.
I might have been misremembering. Hold on, wait till he starts actually screaming though.
Okay.
There's no way I was this off.
The clock is ticking and the sun's going down. I'm running out of time to turn it around. The clock is ticking and the sun's going down. The march of time is such a deafening sound. Why no win or lose? I did it my own way.
Just a little bit. It's kind of got the same vibe.
All I had to do was learn.
Maybe I was drunk. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Or maybe it was a different song. I don't know. Now I'm gonna like go back after this today and I'm gonna find it. Cause god damn it.
I've got a scar for every lesson learned. Why no win or lose? I did it my own way.
That's still good though.
I mean, I get a little bit of like comeback, like early comeback maybe.
You know, it probably was a different song, but not a big deal. At least the band's good.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
It's closer to Casey Jones than it's not. Like the type of chord and like more majory kind of chords.
Can we play like 30 seconds of a Casey Jones song? Like,
Oh yeah.
okay.
That's like the whole album.
What's that?
30 seconds. Now, you know, we'll listen to finish the song. It was a different song, but god damn it, I'm gonna find it in the next episode. I'm gonna be like, told you.
Yeah, that's what I want.
There's no way that I was this off. I probably was a different goddamn song. Hey, but anyway, they're really good.
Yeah,
Time Heist is really good.
Just for fun, just so Drew can get it. Put in Casey Jones and then just put in Know This X.
It's like when they have to have a hound find the murderer. Like, smell this sweater.
What's the name?
Smell the sweater.
Just put Know This X. No, or that one.
No.
Yeah. that's-
Cano.
Or No Donnie. They're all good.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hold on, pause. Confederate flag.
Confederate flag.
Nobody cared about it back then. Anyway,
Oh.
unpause. But you hear what I'm saying? Though? It's more major chords. It's not so like 1, 4, 3. It's more major sounding. My Nissan Frontier just started.
That fucking snare.
And this is why real amps will always be king. God, this song is so nostalgic to me.
I love this right here.
Again.
Dude, so they played at the Crane Community Center like forever ago, right? At like one of the Harvest Fest or some bullshit like
I
that.
think I was there. Wait, what year was that?
2010.
Okay, I wasn't there.
11,
I was not there.
something like that. I don't know. Somebody in Melbourne would tell me where it was, but it was really funny. I went there for Casey Jones, obviously. I didn't know any of the members. Are you familiar with the Crane Community Center?
Yeah. Okay, play there all the time.
So they had the stage, and then to the right they had rooms. You know,
Yeah,
like there was
it's like a rec room. They have a little
Yeah.
kitchen. You know, they have a bathroom, storage closet. Yeah.
and there was a vending machine there. And one of my buddies,
You guys were so privileged. We didn't have a vending machine.
one of my buddies, Zach, went and he just came with me. He wasn't into like the music or whatever, but got a soda, and it was kind of in the back to where like the bands would hang out, like back there, like It was like stage right. Anyway, so he got a soda and he opened it and it exploded like all over his hands. And this one of the dudes came back completely tattooed, somebody from Casey Jones, and he was like, "Huh, sticky fingers. Don't masturbate later." And it was the weirdest interaction. And then he comes back and tells me, and I was like, "That's funny." And then like they start playing. He goes, "It was that guy. That guy on the stage told me not to masturbate later." And, I don't know.
That's funny.
It was funny. Like Casey Jones is fucking tight. They're one of
Gotta
the.
find that song.
Yeah, I want to hear.
God damn it, because that might have been just a bad song, but I was like, it clicked in my head. I was like, oh, Casey
Yeah,
Jones.
in my opinion, like out of all the straight edge music, like a lot of it can mush and sound the same, but they stick a little bit different. You know?
It goes no straight edge music goes two ways.
Yeah.
It goes kind of major chord, like punky, like
kind of like that.
kind of pile on,
Yeah.
or extreme violent breakdown.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, then you have like Life Ruiner and like that kind of shit.
Tyrant. Yeah, you have a lot of those bands.
Tyrant was really big into that.
like
Recon was like that.
Yeah, I
Think His Blood was also like a little bit more
I
violent.
still did not know that they were a straight edge band,
Yeah, we figured that out.
because I feel like they always had like a member that was always on drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
No, 3/4 is fine.
yeah, I mean, like Body Snatcher, like Kyle's straight edge, but I don't think anyone else is in the band
Yeah,
straight
that's
edge.
fine.
You know, so
I don't
I don't think they claim.
I
A
also
straight
don't
edge
think
band,
Kyle will be like, we'll be that bad. Like,
Yeah,
I was just like, no, I'm just going to scream, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Beat you up.
The king of bloods over there.
I'm so jealous that they were in the fucking studio with Will Putney. And like, goddamn. I actually.
Dude, that studio setup look fucking tits,
you know
dude.
what the coolest thing about Will Putney is, like, you know, obviously in the recording world, there's always like the guy. Like, if you've got the budget, like some of these bigger bands, so like, it's not like back in the day when our bands wanted to go record, we would just like find one studio, we'd pay for this much money to have this much time and get these many songs, whatever. But like when you're bigger like that, so Will Putney is known, and he's in a bunch of bands. I want to say he's in Fit for an Autopsy. I might be wrong with that.
Okay.
Anyway, he's a guitar player. He is like the guitar guy in the metal world. So he's also responsible for coming up with STL tones. He works a lot with them, and that's what I use on my computer to like for the digital amps. So he does a lot of like, I mean, he has the real shit and does all that stuff too. But like, he's the guitar man, and I saw it, and I was just like, God damn.
Yeah, whatever they're putting out is gonna be fucking tits.
No, I actually like the photography that they did in that too.
Oh, it looks
the
so
color.
cool.
The color scheme was really cool.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fucking jealous. And then Ben posted a picture today of like the drummer view of like. I'm actually curious because didn't like the whole band just left, right? So the singer and the guitar player both. The drummer, right?
The drummer and the guitar player.
Right. Okay.
We're talking about Spite.
Yeah.
They had the drummer from Justin. Do you know that drummer? Fuck, I was just talking to Alex about it like 2 days ago.
Nope. I don't know.
Thank you.
Dude, he's from like a huge band.
Well, that's kind of cool too when like you can be in a band like that and like.
So basically, they're doing like kind of like in my opinion, I don't know. I haven't talked to Ben, but you know, Structures like they lost some members and they did like a 3-piece and they kind of like did like a higher drummer or whatever.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty common, especially when you're that. Yeah, that's pretty common.
So they're going to UK right now. Yeah, on a run. So super happy and stoked for Ben, our buddy.
No, that's awesome.
That, so.
Yeah. If you think you're that cool, his brother lives right around the corner.
Right around the corner, and Ben lives right down the street from us.
No, that's so cool. Like I've been like wanting to get it.
Answer my text, motherfucker.
Oh God! Well, cut myself now. Yeah, I've just been like wanting to get back into the recording world again, and I'm excited because this weekend I'm going to start my last week of day shift, going to afternoon shift. So I'll be getting off every night at midnight, which is, you know, pros and cons. I get off at midnight, but you know, when I get home, you know, the baby's asleep, Brandy's asleep, and it's not as hot. So I'm going to start.
Yeah.
The garage is coming, and I've already. It's so funny. You sent me that TikTok of like the staggered studs.
Yeah.
And I've already had that in my plans for so long. I'm like, staggered.
For the soundproof? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to probably get some cool outboard gear just for fun. Like, you know, just to record. I want to get like an electric drum set for now. Just to like, that way if Autumn wants to play, it's not going to like get the cops called on us. So
No one's calling cops.
yeah, I don't know. My neighborhood's so weird because there's no HOA. And I'm like, okay, cool.
You're not used to it. Also, there's no fucking ducks in this neighborhood.
Oh, fuck the goddamn.
Remember the ducks, Justin?
Fuck the ducks, dude.
Fuck those ducks.
Fuck those ducks,
How long?
dude.
How long have we been recording, Justin?
Yeah, 39. We're at 40 minutes here.
All right.
Crazy. You want? Can I play a song and we do
Yeah,
a break?
let's play a song and do a break.
I thought we did this band. I guess we haven't. They popped back up into like my recent whatever gut check.
Very good. Good effort, Justin.
It's one word. And
Man, YouTube knows.
God damn, I can't read my own handwriting. Blood bonds. Blood bonds.
Ironically, when he spelt it the other way, that was the first one that came up. So YouTube knows.
That's funny.
YouTube knows.
Definitely played it.
Oh, hold on. Pause. Okay, just play it.
Have we played this song?
I feel like we saw a song where he's like, oh, featuring Mouth for War. If we did it, it's fine. I want to hear it again.
All right, this
I don't
is
remember
gut
it.
check.
We did play this. It's okay. Keep it going. It's good.
Yeah, this song fucking rips, dude.
Yeah, this is an old episode. This is like 11 or 12. So,
That makes sense.
20 episodes ago, no big deal. I can't believe we're at this point. Yep. Oh, yeah. I remember that. God damn it.
That fucking chamber shirt. I probably said the same commentary on the last episode.
I think it's the one he wore last time. I think I made a comment though. He was playing a telly. I'm like, how do you? I don't know. I can never play a telly with this kind of music.
Burials.
I like that little.
So creepy. It's very spooky.
Push pause real quick. And you know, and again, and one of my songs, and I really want to play it because I'm trying to come around to the funny sounds that they're doing now. Like that's a riff. He's actually picking.
He's actually riffing.
But like with all these like I call them Mario noises because like we you know they do all these weird sounds. This like it's so good and it's like it adds a little bit of texture to it rather than just like all that.
It's not like a bunch of backtracking noise. Yeah. Justin likes those bands. Play.
Justin, man. God damn it. I remember making a comment saying that sounds like Mean Pete, but I know it's not. Sounds like Adam from Oceano.
A little bit. Adam Warren. Yeah.
But you know what? It's so funny.
So I guess we did play that song.
We
but
did play that. That's worth
song
it.
fucking
Oh, that's good.
rips, dude. Like
Mouth for War rips too.
Mouth for War, dude.
Mouth for War was
That was a good episode. I do remember that episode.
Yeah, it was old. It was like 13.
Yeah.
Fucking A. No, but that band was really sick. I remember we were talking about, and I do remember him playing the Telecaster. I'm like, how the fuck are they?
Dude.
All these bands, how are you guys playing?
Telling you what though, the action it might not work with your hands, right? Your hands are too beefy.
Well, the neck
right?
is so tiny.
That's what I'm saying.
And
But
it's
the
just,
action is just right there. Like for
Well, my
for
action's-
skinny finger guys like me, that plus it's just so light though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your guitar is not that heavy.
No, it's not. I don't know. Like I I prefer.
Dude, I think the Telly and the SGs are just so versatile in the hardcore world. You're just seeing people just fucking.
Because you know what it is when I was growing up, we didn't have double stack single coils, which is basically just a humbucker.
Yeah.
So you could never just plug in a standard Strat and get that tone. Like,
Yeah.
It just wasn't possible. Actually,
like Duncan some
Jim Root, the guitar player for Slipknot, his first signature was a Telecaster, but it had a double stack pickup in it, and that's kind of when it became
on the bridge or whatever.
No, like it was just a deeper pickup.
Okay.
So you get more, you get more of the pull, and that was the only thing. Is like obviously, yeah, if you want to play like Midwest or like blues, like yeah, you get the twang from a Telly or something like that for a Fender, but like you could never just plug it in like a 3 single coiled Fender and just chug it and get that sound. But then they went out. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of the necks, but that's just me.
Tellys are just so pretty to me. Justin, real fast, Google, Telecaster and do Paisley. He already knew. He's already started. Dude, look at these. Dude, look at these fucking guitars.
Oh, fucking A.
Dude, there's a black and gold one. Dude, these guitars are so fucking pretty.
You sent me a TikTok not too long ago of like a cheap guitar brand from Amazon.
Yeah.
It was like a knockoff Telly. I've actually been looking at them.
Yeah.
And I found a bunch of guitars from like different brands that are that price. I'm like, fuck, dude. With CNCs nowadays, I can't imagine it being that bad.
Yeah.
I can't see it be any different than a factory model LTD. It's all coming from a CNC. It's all coming through a press. It's not like it's being handmade.
Yeah, right there. Look, click on that black and gold one right there.
Oh, that's sweet.
Dude, that is just fucking tits, dude. That is a specific genre though. If you're playing like blues or something, like
No, there's a band on Warped Tour that's death metal that has that now.
Dude, look at that one with the flames. Dude. Oh my God, dude. Forget about it.
Your shoes turned to boots and now you speak Spanish.
Dude, that shit is fucking. Oh, click on that red one. Click on that red one. The one in the middle. No. Go back.
Oh, you can't go back. You ruined it.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like. Yeah, that's my.
I used to have a Telly. I had a semi-hollow Telly. It was a dual P90, and I sold it.
That almost kind of looks like the guitar player from Stray's guitar a little bit. He's got the flames.
Yeah.
He rocks a Fender as well.
I just can't do it. And if you could, and I know LTD has like a Telecaster style guitar. Ben has one. His guitar when he was playing guitar in Body
The
Snatcher.
LTD 7-string.
And it's a Telly style body.
Yeah.
But it has an LTD neck.
Yeah.
And like I remember he would leave it there and I'd play it and I was like, well, it's not the same neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a bunch of companies now that make like the kit guitars, and like you can get whatever kind of neck you want for it. You know what I mean? And like it's almost like Mopar. There's just so many aftermarket parts available for that shit. I'm a huge fan of like the Jazzmaster body or like the Jaguar body.
Love the Jag.
Like LTD, I think it's Ben Collier from Mastodon. He's got a signature LTD. It's like a Jaguar body, but it has like a typical, like a standard like 3x3 like Gibson style headstock.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sweet.
Dude, it like popped up on my memories when I saw Red City Radio years ago, and the guitar player, the vocalist plays guitar as well, and the dude rocks a fucking Dean Flying V. Out of all the guitars, the fucking headstock on a fucking Dean is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Oh, look up, type in a BC Rich Beast.
Oh, dude, same thing, dude. It's the same thing.
I used to own this guitar. Hold on. This is gonna be really funny.
It's so ridiculous.
I used to own one.
The headstock is gnarly. I would say not as bad as the Dean though.
I almost bought.
The Dean looks fucking stupid. Go to do Dean Flying V. It is the most impractical fucking guitar, dude.
Oh no, yeah, that's a standard.
Click one right over. Yeah, that's the guitar he rocks. But like,
Yeah, that's a standard Dean.
the headstock is so fucking big, dude.
Yeah, it is a.
It's ridiculous.
You could definitely stir a bowl of spaghetti with that thing.
There's nothing. Yeah, right. There's nothing fun or comfy about that guitar.
You know, it's funny because I always
They're
think
heavy as fuck.
I
too.
always think I want to buy like an Explorer, like
Okay.
style. I
Yeah.
always think I want to, and like I just never do.
I think they're cool.
They
I think
are
they're real
cool. And you know, there's some brands out there that have some pretty cool ones. Like I'm pretty picky, like with a headstock. Like if I could get like a telly body with like a typical 3.3, you know, like Gibson
Yeah.
style, like I would like that more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just super.
You can make your own now.
Maybe
That'd
one
be
day.
cool.
I do want a CNC. I'm gonna get a 3D printer too.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna 3D print so much stuff I don't need.
This might have to be a 2-hour long episode.
That's fine. You want to take a break real quick?
yeah.
All right, we'll take a little pee.
We're back.
So much space.
So we just did a little PP break, and I kind of want to get into some weird shit.
And weird shit.
I have some weird shit, and
You want to hear a quick gas station story real quick?
Yeah.
Just super quick.
Yeah.
Now, there's a meme of like this kid, like this, like kind of a chubby kid with big cheeks, and he's like, "Oh, Nintendo 64." Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so his sister works at 7-Eleven right here, and I'm not joking. And she's one of those like, and she's so nice and she's so sweet, and I'm not dogging her, but I had an RJ moment where I was just like, "Hey, shut up and just do your job." So I can't remember what time I was late, and I got some beer. So I brought, you know, it was like I think I got like an 8-pack of Tall Boys, you know, whatever. And I set them on the counter, and she goes, "Oh, I can't wait to have mine." And she starts hugging my beer.
Shut up.
And I'm like, I was at the point where I'm just like, and I said, "Hey, why don't you just bring it up?"
Can you stop
And I'm trying so hard.
getting
because
your DNA all
she's
over
just
my beer?
trying to be nice and be jokey. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't come here because I want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Just ring up the goddamn PBR.
So I get this thing a lot. Like I went to the Circle K like last week, and I go there quite a bit. But like, I just hate it when people feel the need to talk to you, and like they're doing their job and they're happy, and that's
Right.
great, and that's fine, good for them.
It's chirping.
But I pull up on my motorcycle, and there's a dude that works there with a tabby hat. I don't know if you've seen him. I don't know if you go to that Circle.
Oh, he wears the suspenders?
Yeah. He works
fucking
there, and it's cool. And he's like, "Nice chopper, man." I'm like, "Cool." And then I go in there, and I'm just getting my pack of cigarettes and an energy drink. And then the lady's like, every time I see you, you look like a tattoo artist." I'm like, "All right." And then she goes, "Are you not a tattoo artist?" I'm like, "Nope." And she goes, "You got to be a barber or something like that." I'm like, Just ring me up.
Just ring up
dude."
my Slim Jim.
And I was like, I'm like, no, and I'm trying to be nice. And then like, she pulls in a guy that's doing lotto next to me. Look at this guy. Doesn't he look like he could be a barber or tattoo shop? And then he looks at me and he goes, "He looks like he's definitely been worked on." I'm like, can I just like give you money?
know.
Like
in the morning,
let me get
especially-
out of here.
In the morning, especially, like
I don't like spending time in gas stations.
the lady in the morning here at the 7-Eleven is like a no nonsense. Here's your shit.
Yeah.
Good morning. Have a good one. I
know
don't
who you're
care.
talking about, yeah,
And
yeah.
she's so good. I love it. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't chirp people
Yeah.
up. You know, I guess that's a term that I've heard. So you're chirping it up. You know,
Yeah.
and I'll bullshit with people. I don't care. But like.
Oh, I'm the biggest banterer of all time.
And
I get it.
we can bullshit like that's you know.
But read the room. When you see me and I'm just there, I'm just like I'm not wanting to talk.
Yeah,
and
I
maybe
know.
that makes me an asshole, but fuck off. Give me my shit.
And what the
Let me
fucked
get
up
out.
part is I always hear like, "Well, you look like you're really mean," and I'm just like, "Well, why don't you go with that next time?"
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
maybe I am. It
Look
just-
at me. Remember my face.
If you
Don't
make
talk to me ever
if you
again.
fart in front of me, I will laugh. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's just something.
So I have like an
Oh, I was like, why are you hugging my beer?
I'm just gonna touch the rims of all of it.
Oh, COVID.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we were kind of talking about this band. You said you kind of recognized the title or the name of it. Nope.
0 for 2.
It's so funny because if you would have typed the one that I was talking about, I would have went with that one. But Paper Cut. Paper Cut is the name of the band, and the song is called Knife Fight. With a K, yeah.
I'm gonna see this logo, this album. I'm gonna see this album cover. Okay, yeah, it looks kind of. Oh yeah, you see, I was listening to it. It's so funny.
Out of order. I show you out of order. You don't know what out of order.
a little
is,
bit long one,
Mr.
but
Trash.
It's all right.
I
kinda
show
tight.
you, but I'm
Does it
too
have like a
late.
5-minute intro?
I'm too tired.
No,
I'm too
it's
fucking
Like a
old.
rap video?
no.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago,
Yo, what's up? I'm Jay-Z.
I'd take a flamethrower
Here's me
to
at the
this
Kangaroo.
place.
misleading logo.
Yeah.
Female front? No, I'm just saying. I don't know. It's like a thing now. Like I've seen.
It's so sick, dude. This is like a brand new, like, I like how you've come over to the dark side. Dude, I have.
Of bad recording.
Dude, I really have.
And when I say bad recording, I don't mean that in a negative way.
This came out a couple years ago.
Sounds like it came out 25 years ago.
I know. It's wild. I love it.
Okay, you lost me.
I don't hate it, dude.
I don't hate it because I do have a soft spot for Limp Bizkit. Now, did you know this was coming?
I did.
Okay.
But this gives you everything. This song touches everything.
This literally sounds like any opening band for the Family Value Store. Which is not a bad thing. It's good, you know. Hold on, push pause. That was a really cool lyric. And in the story, you always die. I like that. That was cool.
The reason why I wanted to play you this song is because how diverse this fucking band is. Like what?
Yeah! Where's my... Oh, I missed my front dirt button. I need it back. God damn it. Dude, this literally sounds like Limp Bizkit's first album.
It's cool, dude.
I'm not joking. Like, this literally sounds like Limp Bizkit's first album. And that's a compliment, because that was a good album.
Yeah.
Actually sounds like old Deftones, too. Like early Deftones.
Ooh.
Like,
Sexy.
Digging deep into your throat like a knife-tight bat. What you know about a knife fight? I'm gonna whiz it till the shit stop cracking. You don't know nothing about bouncing back. Keep my name on your blood in the pavement. East side strikes back, bitch. Millimeters is Satan. Playing over before you talk my style is the return of the bastard child.
Goes back into the chorus.
Yeah, I know you wanna be me.
this is a lot different than my obscure band.
I don't even know what to call like the genre of this band, you know?
Honestly, this is literally just late 90s metal, really. I mean,
Yeah.
because there's so many bands at the time, like the whole rap metal started coming out, obviously, with the fame of Limp Bizkit and Rage Against the Machine. But then, you know,
But that vocals, dude, those screams
it
are...
literally sounds like old Under Oath went on tour with Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
It's such a wild sound, man.
I really wish I could talk to members of these bands, and it's like I've said it before, like with Boundaries, like who's your older brother?
Yeah.
What, like, because this isn't a new sound. I mean, it's they've made it their own.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that away, but
What influenced you
what
to do
band
this,
did you find that made you do this? That was like that triggered me to write this. That wasn't 5 minutes, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
it was. Okay.
Yeah, so that was Paper Cut, Knife Fight, but like, I don't know, it was just something different that I was just like, maybe it's like a palate cleanser for me. Like when I was going through all this, like finding all this new music, I was like, okay, because the intro got me. I was like, okay, I like sound bites, whatever. And then like the beginning, I'm like, oh, this is like early 2000s. And then it like went into the hip hop and like the rap new metal shit. I was like, okay. And then the chorus was like, I'm like, all right. And then it kind of went like little indie. And then I'm like, went back into that crazy beatdown shit. I was like, okay, like what's next? It kind of like kept me on the edge of the seat.
I will say this. I liked it. It was good. I typically will gravitate to bands that have choruses like that.
Yeah,
especially when I'm driving or something. Like I do have like I can't deny where I come from. Like I do enjoy new metal.
Yeah,
you know, but the new metal is like I can't really get into it. But
yeah,
I like old metal. But we won't play it right now. But I think I've showed you them before too. But I think I was showing Justin that band Vexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has members of A Life Once Lost, and it's heavy as fuck, but it's got a lot more singing-esque than it does screaming.
Yeah.
But it's good. And I'm like, I don't... but it's one of those bands, though, it's like, I have to hear it, and for me, it just clicks. Like, I'm like, okay, I hear it.
Could be situational, right?
But it's just so weird, and that's, again, I think I was bitching about it before we started started the episode, was like... It's so hard when you find a band in a genre that you like, and then you try to find other bands like that band, and none of them sound like it.
Right? Yeah.
You always like the niche, the niche.
How you say it, Justin?
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche was a philosopher.
The dinosaur.
He was a philosopher dinosaur. I actually have two of Nietzsche's books. Anyway. Yeah, no, but it is good. I like it.
It's cool. It was something different. I was like, yeah.
I do like it though. One thing that I don't care what genre of music it is. I don't typically. I'm not attracted to bands that will change genre 10 times in a song.
Yeah,
I do like it when it kind of stays whatever genre they're in. Oh, there it is. The noise that I can't find it. Oh, Cryptopsy's got a new song. No, we won't do it.
Yeah, you want to piss me off?
Oh, God. I'm going to find a death metal song you like.
Yeah.
When we'll all be dead.
Play me something weird.
Okay. Do me a favor, Justin. This is actually going to be fun. We can explore YouTube a little bit. On the left side of the screen, there's 3 bars next to the logo at the top. Yep. Go ahead and click Show More. Click on Podcast Playlist.
Look at him go.
Scroll down a little bit. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. Yeah, that one right there. Nova Process Code Talker. So this band's called Code Talker, and they're super like. There's another band on my list called Dead Soma, and they're wide. They're obscure. So
the band is called Code Talker.
Yeah, the band is called Code Talker, and the song is called Nova Scotia. And they're from Canada.
Nova Prospect.
And they're trying to rip off Aphex Twin with that logo, but that's okay.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Is this new metal?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird, but it's good though. Like I saved it for a reason. Like I'm like, I like this. But it's out there. I'm honestly just glad I can get this off my list. It's like a digital ion dissonance.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's out there. What?
Oh, they said pause it. Sorry.
Nope.
Strike one. See, is this like...
I don't know what it is.
Like I don't want to say it's djenty, but it almost has like a djenty tone.
It has,
you know?
It has that.
Like industrial
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah.
Because the vocals don't match the typical, like, a little bit more raw, I guess, than like a recording, like a... It does satisfy my ADHD a little bit.
I feel like this is what Sworn In was trying to do with Tyler Denon. This couldn't do it. I don't know why I'm thinking like this needs to be on the Twisted Metal soundtrack.
I was literally
Like a
just
Rob
about-
Zombie,
dude,
like
Doom soundtrack.
yeah.
Like digital, industrial, Fear Factory-ish,
This
you
is
know?
1,000% Twisted Metal soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
I just like it a little bit more now.
His voice sounds a little like Scarlet to me. That's, I think, why...
He's got that like
It's raspy. You know,
Yeah,
he's got that
yeah.
raspy, yeah.
it's so. Yeah, I bet you this live is fucking tense.
Oh, it's probably insane. Hold on. Go back. Rewind it. Oh. Click the back arrow on the thing. Yeah. And just push pause. Push pause. Yeah. That's a thermal image of their grill. They're making ribs. My other obscure band was the next one, but we don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just remember I saved these couple bands.
This is on a playlist.
Yeah. Don't look at my playlist.
But that was Co-Talker.
Yeah. This I can't pronounce. It's Nova Scotia, but it's weird. But it's heavy. But it's kind of like out there a little bit. Like it's kind of you know.
I liked it. At first I was kind of lost, and then as soon as it made me think of Twisted Metal, I got this like nostalgic like love for it. It's like I don't know, dude. Like I wore out that game, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Twisted Metal was my fucking shit, dude. They're making a live action.
I can't believe they haven't done a remake of Twisted Metal.
They have. They when PlayStation came, I mean, it's not super new, right, Justin? They redid Twisted Metal.
Yeah, they did Twisted Metal Black for PlayStation 2.
That was like
That's
a while
20 years ago.
That was a while ago.
20 years
we put
ago.
some hours into Twisted Metal though.
Yeah.
No,
dude.
I never got into Twisted Metal, but I do remember the guy that was just like two giant wheels.
Yeah.
Was
dude.
it Axel? Was that his name?
I think it was
because he was the Axel, right? Is that how?
Yeah.
Oh, puns. I like that.
Yeah.
It had Dracula on the soundtrack.
There was a game.
It was Rob Zombie was on there.
Oh yeah. And well, it's like I love Doom.
Here I am, the go, here I pay some pop, here I get the ball, me got king the ball,
die.
Big problem business, the cows are killing me, they come out, the bigger did my rebound, checking it out.
That was perfect.
That was awesome. Like,
No, but that's what he would do. He would always go, "Hey, to the big on there, checking it out." To the witches and burn, through the witches and burn, through the witches, checking it out.
get up, baby.
Do it, baby. And then the next song was like, and it was like, what are you thinking about? That old mouse spank like the devil's brown. Owl zombie, gonna call me, living goddamn. Well, that's what he did, right? That's what he did. Was like, to the devil's ring. There was like that weird pause. He'd be like, and then there's like the ha ha ha, and it's like, what are you thinking about? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, right?
What was the other one he did? Was like, do you quack?
That's not him, but that was a good song though.
Do you quack like a duck
When we fuck.
Do you take every inch of your butt?
Okay, so I found out today that I can do Bane and apparently Rob Zombie.
Dude, that was good.
Only one lyric though.
Yeah, no, and that's all you need to get by. That's sick, dude. It was too karaoke.
I want to do that one day where somebody just says the word Rob Zombie like in passing, and I'm just like, yeah! Just scream at the top of my lungs.
Oh, dude, that hurt my fucking back. Dude. Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah.
Nothing I have can top that.
You know what? That Rob Zombie, White Zombie reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Airheads.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
You've never seen that fucking movie. You got to go watch it. It's so good.
It'll be a fucking turd, dude.
Check it out.
Oh, dude, my fucking back hurts, dude. Oh god. You almost made me get some sort of tears out of my eyes. That would have been nice.
Oh, God. Thinking about
So, let me collect myself real fast. No, I got a song.
Okay.
So, Justin, you're going to have to work with me here on this one.
Okay.
This band is called Thus Spoke. Yep. And then this last...
Hold on. Is the name of the song Henry Ford something?
I know what this is.
You're spelling it wrong. So it's...
Hold on. Before you push enter, go to the right, go to the playlist and scroll down. Keep going.
Yeah, it's not that song.
It's not that song, but it's that band, though, right?
Song, but it's that band.
Yeah.
And the reason why, because I had that song
This
liked
band-
as
this
well.
band's wild.
This band is wild.
It's wild. They're on the
name-
same label as Dandelion.
Yeah.
That's how I found them. And I was like, what the fuck?
I love that you're playing this right now.
This
So-
band's rips, though.
the name of the song is Artery Records Could Never.
They could never what? Check it out.
They could never do it, dude. Yeah, this band. Wild.
It's wild, dude. It's...
Justin, you familiar?
Yes.
God, it's so gross.
So
Disgusting, dude.
this is middle school, dude. Like this is
new, though.
This is new.
This
But
is
I'm
new.
saying, like,
This is early as Thy Art of Murder, even after a bung run black. Yeah.
he just carries that fucking lead. Little triggery, but like still fucking tick.
All death metal is triggery.
Yeah, I know.
It's all triggers. Honestly, it has to be to cut through the mix.
Right?
This singer sounds familiar, though. Hold on.
So nuts, dude.
This isn't that obscure, though. It's just older sound. It's an old sound.
Love the sound.
It's good. Oh, this is a car. This is a car song.
This is so fucking tight, dude. You're going through a school zone in this fucker.
pedal to the metal.
Yeah, dude. I don't care about no flashing yellow light.
That's how breakdowns were intended. Oh, God! How come we can't pronounce any of his bands or songs? Thus spoke zucchini. I don't know.
That really? Hey. You read it.
Come here for a fucking shootout, right?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, dude. So, Justin, tell everyone the name of that band.
Thus spoke the Sustra.
Zarathustra.
Zarathustra. And the name of the song was Artery Records.
Hook it on Pahonics, work it for me.
And dude, that shit, like,
You know,
dude, I listened to some of that stuff in middle school, but like, now that I'm older, I can appreciate it.
I
So
wasn't into the deathcore. I still am not really, but there were certain bands.
you look like a Deathlock kind of guy, dude.
I like the show. I'm not gonna go see you in concert. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like I'm not doing that. Like what are you wearing a fucking bacon costume there? Like, I'm not doing it.
Indeed.
No, but what was cool about that, it was just, there was a couple of deathcore bands that kind of like I was into for a little bit, like when Suicide Silence came out. I think everybody was on that boat, but they were different because they were super, just the breakdowns were just fucking mega. You know what I mean? Like the chugging was mega, and then there was other bands like As Blood Runs Black, which was like trying to be more metal than I think they were, and they kind of lost that edge for me personally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And like even bands like fucking Bring Me the Horizon when they first came out, like they were fucking heavy as shit.
I love old Bring Me the Horizon.
And like, what are they doing now? Like orchestras and shit?
Now they're like one of the top fucking bands of all time.
Speaking of which, Justin, go ahead, type in Bring Me the in the search bar. This is a guitar thing. We're tying it in. Bring Me the Horizon Epiphone. I don't know his name, so we're gonna find it. He has one of the most beautiful signature guitars ever.
I mean, that kind of has your Explorer like.
No, but click. It doesn't matter which one you click on, but the Les Paul on the bottom left.
The bottom left. See?
Yeah, dude. But like, it's got the walnut.
Was it like? I was gonna say
it's got the
like
walnut
mahogany
finish.
or some shit
It might be mahogany. I think you're right.
But the pearl,
Malaya.
dude.
But with the gold, I mean, dude.
Dude.
It's a beautiful guitar.
I wonder how heavy that guitar. Dude, the inlays on that fucking headstock is so pretty.
Those are heavy guitars.
Yeah.
That's a sweet guitar.
Justin had a Les Paul, like an Epiphone Les Paul. Yeah.
Stud.
I got
Rip the fucking
I'm glad we're talking about guitars. So the funny story about a guitar real quick. So my coworker, he's a little younger than me. I think he's like 28, military guy. His brother plays guitar, and he's been wanting to like get into like something. He wants to find a hobby. So he literally said, he picked me up this morning because my truck's broken. And we didn't talk about that. It's not a big deal. So we were at work and he's like, oh, I want to show you a guitar later. I was like, okay, yeah. He's like, I want to buy one. You tell me if this is good. He shows me a fucking LTD Eclipse. He's like, is this a good one? I'm like, yeah. Buy it now.
Yeah. It's probably the same amount. I mean, $1,300 for that guitar.
I would not spend that on that.
You don't think so?
No, 100% no.
100% no.
No, not $1,300. You're out of your fucking mind.
It's probably because it's a Eli Malaya.
No, it's probably, well, now it's probably because they stopped making it and it's a little bit more rare.
So, and I'm dumb in this sense.
I'm not spending that much on
What
a
is
guitar.
an Epiphone LTD? Because isn't that,
No,
does Epiphone own LTD?
Epiphone is to Gibson is what LTD is to ESP. So they're either made in Mexico or maybe like Indonesia. So like,
So is it like a Fender Squire thing?
yes,
Okay.
100%.
I see.
Epiphone, which I've owned Epiphones growing up, and they're fine.
Yeah.
Like they're fine.
So LTD is just the up.
And no, LT the different brand. ESP is the main brand, and LTD is the like.
Sister.
Well, they're like the affordable. You know what I mean? Like they make them.
Gotcha.
They're made in like Indonesia or like another country. Like, and then LTD or ESP is from Japan.
Okay.
Well, they have American stores now too, but like so, like the Gibsons are made in America. Epiphones are usually made like in Mexico. That's the same thing with like Fenders. Fenders are American, but they have factories in Mexico, which is typically with the Squires. The Squires usually come from China, but that's it. And it's the same thing, but just they're not put together with the same amount of attention to detail and like the fretting and shit like that, which you can
glue everywhere.
Well, you can buy a $500 guitar and take it to like an actual Luther and they'll fucking make it rip, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite guitars I ever bought was I forgot the name of it, but it was literally, it went out of business because Gibson sued them so much because it was a Chinese knockoff. It played better than any Gibson I've ever had. And I'm just like, well, and that back to what we were saying earlier, like about with, guitars and stuff. I was like, dude, with CNCs, it's like, it's computers making it. It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know.
Put the wood down.
Put the wood down.
Give me a weird band, man.
Just play Dead Soma. Go back to the, that one, right. One more. There, Yep, click that.
We just played this one.
I know, but just click the song below that. Yeah, there you go.
Strike two.
Feel the rest, feel that we break the gift and light.
This is the new intro to our podcast. This reminds me so much of Ion Dissonance. It's probably why I liked it so much. I was like,
Okay. All right.
just fucking chaos.
This is wild,
It's
dude.
fucking chaos. And the music video is perfect for it.
I love it.
Pee Wee Herman. Okay, I really like this. This is gross, dude. Just fucking,
It was wild.
just insane.
I would love to see this live.
What sucks is they only have like 4 songs, and I think they're never gonna play live.
Like,
I don't know. That snake was eating his tail.
yeah.
2 minutes of just fucking what the fuck.
So, go back. So that was Dead Soma. Is that the name of the band?
Yeah, the name of the
And
song
then,
is Contempt.
Man, yeah, that was
Fucking wild, right?
get you pumped out, dude. That rhythm, just like
You can't. That's what's in my head all the time.
Yeah,
But it's heavy and it's violent. Like, and I think I said it during the song. Like Ion Dissonance. That's what I like about Ion Dissonance is they were fucking. It was hard to be okay. So like you had a lot of different bands. Like they use grindcore incorrectly. Like you had bands like See You Next Tuesday.
yeah. Job for a Cowboy.
Job for a Cowboy, Tony Danza, Tap Dance Extravaganza, all that stuff.
That man's nuts too.
Yeah, did you ever see that video where he's like, Tony Danza's like, hold on, we're going to read some fan email. And he picks it up and he's like, Dear Tony, my daughter loves a band called the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza. Have you heard of this band? And if not, you should listen. So like this, oh, can we play a quick little second? It's like, Wah! Screaming. And he goes, all right, well, there it is. Good night, everybody. Look that the fuck up. It's funny as shit.
That's hilarious.
But they kind of misconstrued grindcore because grindcore came from like a more of like a punky death metal aspect. But anyway,
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. But Ion Dissonance came out and like everything that they played was just brutal heavy, like thick. The guitars were thick.
Yeah.
Everything was just, the low end was just punchy and heavy. And that's why I like them. And one of my favorite breakdowns of all times is Through Solace. I think I've played it for you before, but I got the vibe from that because it just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
And even when it slows down, you still can't catch your feet. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And that's what's cool is like it just leaves you fucking hanging. And
I could definitely like with that video, especially like I can see how someone can get brainwashed.
yeah.
If you play that on loop for 48 hours and just like, you know,
I mean, I'm
Code Orange.
I'm gonna go vote yes on Prop 19 right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no prop. Well, there probably is, but
Morningstar. The band that Justin's been trying to type in for a while. A Morningstar, and the song is called.
isn't that a vegan
Oh, yeah, I think. Yeah.
Morningstar Farms?
And
That's probably.
encased in crystalline. Yeah, I think it's the fake meat shit.
No, actually not that bad. I love that. I'm like, I think I listened to this already. No. But yeah, this band closer
just look
to
at that, dude.
your Uber's here. DoorDash.
Look at that.
Did you order?
I love the layers in that.
Did you-
I just love that.
I like it that they used an eyeball.
An eyeball.
That of the sun, yeah. And he's like,
Come on, dude.
in 10 episodes, Archie will like death metal.
This is a death metal.
It's not, but you're
I'm getting there.
you're sliding.
Like I said, this reminds me of my middle school.
Yes.
He kind of reminds me of like old Dallas Taylor, like in Under Oath. You know that. They were a little cleaner.
He does enunciate a little bit better.
Yeah.
I learned a tremolo pick on bands like this.
I like the basses. Oh my God. It's so funny we were talking about old Under Oath. And this reminds me a little bit.
Well, it's been on my brain because of a lot of the bands that I've found. I've been listening to it.
Shut up, dude. Dude. That is so fucking good. That was a Morning Star, and the song is called Encased in Crystalline. Start to finish, dude, that song was just fucking tits to me.
And it's vegan.
Could be.
You know what's so funny is that like it's gonna be like another episode from now. We're like, hey, have you ever heard of In Flames? Like you're getting there. Like
Yeah.
you're
So
getting
close.
there.
So close.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. You know what? That's gonna be a personal mission of mine. Is I'm gonna slowly bring in songs.
See, this is we were talking about last episode. It's gotta be situational though, right? So it's harder.
I know.
I gotta kind of like find it. It's gotta be my idea, because then I like it.
Oh.
You know, no. But if you would have shown me that, I would have been like, oh, what the fuck is this? Yeah. But I mean, you already knew it. You at least listened to that.
Yeah, no, I've listened to the band and I knew it was more. See, that's kind of probably why I passed it by. Was like I listened to it and I knew it was closer to the metal aspect of that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I was just, I don't know if it would be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
that
yeah,
shit was tits.
Morning Star is good. Okay. Sorry, I had to snap out of it for a second. I'm thinking about like 5 things at once. Okay.
Narrow it down to 12.
Fuck you. You know I can't do that. I have to take my test for my next licensing, and I'm like, I've been like thinking about that.
I'll lasso you up.
Yeah. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just go in my grab bag. So, let me see.
You got like 8 songs up here.
Yeah, that's what we thought we were doing, so you wouldn't have to type it in.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. Just play the first one, Gum Scab.
Typing's hard.
Yeah, play that one. This is a new band, and it sounds good.
Gum Scab.
It's got a weird skateboard. Is that a pizza box? The video is it's off-putting because it's like it's like so well shot, but like there's nobody in the video. But the music's good. The music rules. Yeah, I'm supposed to build a half pipe. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
5150. Maybe it's 65. I don't know. All I know is it was real.
Summer breeze mixed with
Oh shit.
palm trees made a picture perfect line.
God damn.
Celebrated for the sun. Treasury, a sword just a man. Fly, broken legs, bumping from the
He sounds like trapped under ice.
all night. Run away, just make the presence done. Currency for the flesh and ground to grind. There's always fun for claim, which is the full brain.
The guitar sold me, man. So thick.
It's just a fallacy.
This band's got their shit together, dude.
And the cup of your feet.
I mean, they're playing at a pizza place, so of course they do.
From this world run. Right after the last. Provocating troops. Protect the balance. Products to work. Out of the shadows. Take shadows for Sabaron.
A drain shirt on. Dude, that shit
It's so good, right? It's
that shit was so tight, dude.
and you know what? And it's funny because I know there was a we were just
Scat.
we were just talking about how did we play Gut Check before? And it's like I know that obviously when we got back last year when we saw FYA, like we were kind of like stuck in like that.
we were
King 9 fucking Mind Force, like we were like in that for a little bit, and like
Yeah, we were.
I'm getting back into it again.
Yeah.
And I found like not that the bands are like unheard of or anything like that, but I'm like trying to find ones that like, okay, I like this. Not that I don't like the other ones, but like, something to say, okay, this one stands out to me. I personally like this one a lot. That was one, and I was like, just
That's like new.
yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah.
And I'd be curious to know if that's like a mishmash of different bands, because obviously there was like 8 singers in the band.
No, there's only 2.
I don't know. The bass player was singing. The guitar player was singing.
Oh, I
They
see
had
what
the,
you're saying.
they
I
had
see
the
what
guy
you're
with the orange hoodie come on and sing.
Well, that was the featuring Infernal
Oh, Diatribe.
Diatribe.
Damn.
I wish I
you
could
really
read. Which, by the way,
you know what's funny is you're so good at that. Like, are you fucking with me?
yeah.
I do that all the time at Dogma. I'm like, I can't believe Hitler invaded Japan.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, man, it was fucked up, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do to the Jews? I'm like, there's no Jews in Japan at all. Period. No.
He's just a bad dude, man. That dude's effect went everywhere.
What's the name of the episode? Oh no, Tokyo.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Oh, why not? If you see me, let him go.
Tokyo.
All right, what do you want? I can go. Or you can go. Let's go.
I'm going,
Let's
dude.
go. Let's go. I'm about it.
God, dude, I have stuff, dude.
Bro, I've got shit, dude. I've got it.
I'm trying to keep it safe because I'm like, I don't like a lot of these bands I found and I don't know.
I kind of like that though, because there's some of them that I have like that too. So let's just go with that.
Okay, so I'll go
Let's
with
just go
one
with
of
that.
those.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go with this band's called Balmora, BAL.
That's on my list too.
Jesus Christ.
We went to the same website.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And the song is called July.
Unending. Yep. This is the exact song that I saved too, which I think that's the first time for us that we've both came up with the same song.
Yeah. This is kind of making me sad. I thought I was going to like blow you out of the water with some weird stuff.
No. I do my normal thing. I skim through it. And I'm like, okay, I like this, but I'm going to save it because I want to get like an honest listen. So to be completely honest, this will be the first all the way through listen of a song from this band.
Yeah.
I just kind of like skim through the album.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I hear things that I think I'll like it. Okay, that sounds like something I enjoy. But this is the exact song. This is the first time for us.
Yeah, typically it's like, oh, yeah, I got this song.
I think what happened was we both went on, we just took Dandelion and run with it.
I took Dandelion and Nomad.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I just kind of
this is all, I'm pretty sure this is on the same thing as
Nomad.
Yeah. Something, but they're from the UK.
With Thorns of Glass and Petals of Grief.
Yep.
Sick. Play that fucking shit, dude.
My life story.
Yeah. So driving.
Yeah. I like that little teaser.
Yeah.
God, where are you going? I'm right here. You know, it's funny because
Fucking snare, dude. I love that snare stuff.
it's funny because the only thing that doesn't make this like Scandinavian or like thrash is the fact that they have like breakdowns. Like, that's a good one. That's a good one. I always like find a lot of bands like this, and I enjoy them. But I always think like, oh, maybe it's a little bit too metal-y. Not necessarily for me, but like to show you.
There's so much beauty in the song, though. Like it's so pretty.
I know. You're coming over to the dark side. You're coming over to the dark side. I've listened to Hot Mulligan all day.
Yeah. Have you?
No.
Oh, man, you would love Hot Mulligan.
They did come up on a similar artist thing, though. They're not bad. I like them. Pause. Push pause. Rewind it 10 seconds. Do 15. What I really like what they did there, and it's not uncommon, especially, okay, so one of the, and I know there's so many better examples, but so In Flames is one of the most notorious, like, Justin, you're familiar with In Flames, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're like a historic, I hate saying that word, but they are, I'm sorry. Like, they're that band where they're like a Nordic thrash. So they're a little bit more melodic.
Okay.
But they have a lot of, tremolo picking, like melodies, really thick guitars with like, they layer it with a lot of this. So one of the cool things they did there. Now, I'm not a huge fan, like as far as the genre of like, like the whole like metal, like harmonizing thing. But I mean, real is real. So I will say this. Just listen to what the bass player does it with the guitars, and it fills the entire fucking mix.
Okay.
And it's so good. When it slows down. Right there. Yeah. Huge fucking sound. Dude, you've got a fucking whole speaker, man. Fill it. God, I love that. And that's what the chord that they ended with is a good example of that. Instead of just ending just on the actual, like the fifth, just augment it a little bit because it fills it. It's moving air in a different way than just a straight chord would. And that's the only way I can really relate it to. But when the bass player, all he did was play like an octave of what he was obviously playing, but obviously with lower frequencies, it's hard because certain frequencies will actually make you feel it more than it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So when you play the octave of that, especially for the low end, it fucking fills.
Yeah, it was huge sound, dude.
It just fills it up, and I love that.
That was Balmora.
This bowel movement.
Dude. Fucking tits, dude.
Okay, I'm glad you're into this kind of stuff now.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
It's opened up my list a lot more now.
You show me, Nomad, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
And Nomad wasn't anything like this.
No.
Yeah.
But, like, it led me to the fucking, pit, of all this stuff. So
yeah, it is good. Oh, so good.
That shit is good.
And what's okay? So the one thing that I will say, and it's not that this band. This band's great. Dude, Balmora fucking rules. But it sucks because it's not. It doesn't sound anything like Dandelion.
No,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's not a bad thing because I found we found another good band. But it's like I want more of that too, though.
You're right.
I want more of. And I'm like, okay, no, that band fucking rules. I mean, we obviously both had it.
What's weird? The thing about like a middle school and like early high school, different for you because you're a little bit older, but like
I had dial up.
There was there was seasons of like genres, right? And I feel like back then, like Southern started, right? At least locally, it was alive. And then like, mainly kind of started that. And then you had all these bands and then they were big and then they died. I
don't know. The only thing I can attest that to would be obviously with MySpace, and that kind of thing. Like, so like, for example, I think, I don't know if I've told it on the podcast. So where my dad's house is in Merritt Island, where I lived, across the street was like it was a computer bar. So people would go there and play LAN parties and shit. And it was called Ground Zero. And I remember like when I was like a freshman in high school, I was probably, maybe in 8th grade, I would hear bands playing all the time. And that's where like the shows would be. But no matter what show it was, whether it was a punk show, a metal show, like the punks would go and hang out, the metal kids would hang out. Everybody's just hanging out, smoking in the parking lot. And then the bands would play. And I remember so many different bands, obviously at that time kind of sounded like either like this or they were more of a punk, and all that shit. And, so I think back then it was just such a mishmash.
Yeah.
Because so I'll tell you. I won't. You want to go history of my music experience?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the first, I think actually, I know I've never talked about this because I try to repress this. The first show I ever played, was at the Kiwanis Island Pavilion.
Never heard of that.
Okay, so Kiwanis Island is like that little island in
Merritt
Island, and they have a big pavilion that you can rent out and all that shit. So when I was in 9th grade, I was in a band with good buddies of mine that I think might listen to the show.
Was Andy in that one?
No.
Okay.
No, that was later. I was 14 and we never really even like had like a set name, but
Okay.
the drummer was Jeremy. He's a good buddy of mine. And Danny was the bass player. I did vocals with the guitar, but we were like a kind of almost like this style of music, kind of more of like a thrashy tremolo picking kind of band. So, but it was like the first show I ever played, but like, you know, word got around in the high school that, you know, we're playing a show. So like all like the hardcore kids showed up, like the emo kids showed up. Like everybody's kind of like, yeah, everybody's kind of whatever, hanging out, you know, it was whatever. And it's like, I think that was more prominent back in the day. Like, oh, there's a show. Let's just go to the show.
Let's go.
But as you moved on forward, like you got into an aspect of like, oh, well, this band's playing, so we want, you know, local bands that sound like this band to play.
Yeah,
you know, it was kind of more centralized to an extent. But then it depended on like, oh, how many people do you bring to a show, you know, kind of thing.
That's why I thought it was always cool that the JCs once a year around fall would do the new band showcase, to where they would have like 10.
That's a new thing. They never did that when I was a kid.
Yeah, Justin, you remember that? They would do it once a year.
Fuck.
They would do a new band showcase, and there would be like 12 bands on the bill. It'd be like a long fucking show.
Yeah.
And it would be everybody's first band, like first show, basically.
That's cool. I wish I never.
And you kind of
Maybe
got
they
like,
did. I don't know.
You kind of got like a Mosh Pot. I don't know how many years they did it. I know we played one. But History of Monsters is the only one that did it right. They played for the first time ever, but they released all their music. Everyone knew all their shit. They showed up with merch. I dude, like that's like where the most packed time I've seen the JCs do.
That's how you got to do it, though. I remember, you know, obviously just starting out and playing bands. Like you're just excited to play a show.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, as like you know, there'd be like a time where. Like I Am Divide would have like a new, like we recorded like a new EP. I'd be like, well, let's wait. Let's get all the merch set up. Let's get like all this shit set up.
It's hard.
And I did it with, well, we did it with Ambitionist though. When I moved back, like we had an entire like EP written and I was like, we'll play a show when we're ready, obviously. But I was like, no, like the first show, I want there to be merch. I want there to be stickers.
Is it weird that we find out we played another show with you? At the, was it Baroo's? Remember that?
I do remember that. And my buddy Jeff Daughtry, I don't know what his last name is now. I think it's still Daughtry, which would make sense because he's not married. I don't know. He took pictures at that show, and he actually has pictures of all the bands. So I actually would.
That would be kind of cool.
I actually think maybe later when we're done we can go back and look because he took pictures of all the bands because he did take photos. If it's the same show I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you guys played. We played. Justin, you remember who else was on that bill?
Yeah, there was like an older like 90s.
Yeah,
band, right?
Hatebreed. Yeah.
Hatebreed was there.
Yeah. It's a Hatebreed cover band.
No, I remember it because was it the shit?
I sent you a picture of the flyer.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, I remember. I'm trying to think of because I played a couple of shows beachside, and obviously. Baroo's to me will always be the Hustler because that's what it was my whole life growing up. But
Black Driver Boys,
The Black River Boys, yeah.
Black River Boys, Controller, Ambitionist, Harsh, and Armistice.
Controller, that was
Controller,
that was Jeff's band. Jeff was the guitar player in that band. And it was the same show. So I would actually go back and maybe there's some old photos of you guys that you don't know about.
That'd be awkward.
Cool. Now I'm gonna find him. I'm just gonna pin him on this. The rest of it, I'm just gonna make him like opaque, and it's like
guaranteed. I'm wearing jorts. We made a box that's way too big. I don't know if we brought it to that show, and then lights inside of it.
I remember those.
You what?
My stack that I was using, like I just used a mishmash of like 2 different games. It was bad.
I can't remember if I played that show with just myself as a guitar player, because Marcus left the band at a certain point, and there was a small period where I played a bunch of shows by myself. And then,
I feel like Marco was there.
Okay, and then I'm sure. Yeah, we'll have to go back. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Want to take a pee-pee break?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Cool.
We're back. Even flow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a couple more songs. Get the fuck out of here. What you got for me? Do.
Okay, I was gonna play something funny, but I don't want to do that anymore. You know what? Play. Play Hosser. This band, I've listened to. Like I said, I skimmed through it, and it sounded tough. It sounded pissed, and I didn't really give it like a full listen through. I want to save it, but it was sounded good to me. So this is Hosser Snowblind, and.
Can't fucking take it.
Jackson.
They're not from Florida, I know that. Snowblind, you know.
The little face, it drags you down to the deepest lows. Glowing next your neck, breaking your back when you feel release.
Yeah.
Push pause. I'm almost at the point where don't make any noise. Just pause. Pauses are so good too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this band rips. I'm not dogging it, but it's like, just pause.
Instead of doing that.
Instead of doing anything. Because.
Maybe they drop it down and do it slower without it.
Maybe. Okay.
That might be cool. I hated that guitar.
The Randy Rhodes.
Fucking hated that guitar.
Randy Rhodes doesn't like airplanes.
Oh, driving.
That's what sold me. Dude, this band fucking rips, dude. Oh, QAnon came in. So good. One thing I really love about this band, not only were they fucking pissed, but there's a new, obviously we've heard it going, okay, so bands like Guilt Trip have been coming out, and like the band on the last part, Dead Heat, there's like that resurgence of like that 80s dive bomb, like echo reverb kind of recording, but they did it, they blended it so good as far as like, we're a hardcore band, but here's a little riffage in between. The little taste of it, and it's so good. And Hosser, you're good. I like
Hosser, yeah. That fucking, I like it when they play up on the neck. You know, like when he did that like little, like it's so like tingy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he's like playing like closer on the bridge or whatever, but like it just,
well, it's also
it pierces you. It's like really sick.
Yeah, it was good. It was cool. He does something that I know it because I saw the guitar player do it. That's how I know. They do something that I probably should focus on more as far as like when I want to
simplicity.
Actually, yeah, is what they did was he actually. So for me, if I'm writing more of a chuggier or like a riffing kind of song, I stick to what I know.
Yeah.
And I don't always find an alternate way to play that same riff that's easier necessarily. So like obviously when the high part for that little, the little thrashy riff that they had in between the chugs, I'd probably play it higher up on maybe the lower strings just because I'm more familiar maybe with that area. But he's like, no, I'm not, I don't have to leave right here. I don't have to leave right here. I got it right here. And I like
the
that.
thing with that
Jackson.
Cool. the action on the guitar is a little bit skinny. You know, those necks are skinny.
Well, that's got a tremolo too.
Yeah.
I actually, I'm eyeballing on the guitar.
Oh my god!
I want to do dive bombs, bro.
I know you've been talking about that.
I don't want to. I need to. I got to. No, that band was good. I like Halser. Good. You're a good band.
I like that a lot.
God, you're good.
God, see, like
Negative Frame. You guys. I just want to retouch on Negative Frame for a second. I listened to that whole album.
Yeah.
They have like 4 EPs or like albums. I listened to all of it.
Really?
Dude. Negative Frame. You guys ripped, dude. I'm sorry. You guys are fucking. Okay, so my current.
Did I show you them?
No. That was the last episode. Negative Frame was the Small World.
Yeah.
So my current, like, I have like
dude.
That band was fucking. Dude, I just
they reached out to us. They're cool as fuck.
No, those guys are fucking. And you know what? I like that we're getting to communicate with these bands a little bit, and they're actually reacting and they're responsive, and that's super cool, man. Because that's who are we? But at the same time, like you guys are good, and we want people to hear you. And I have like a playlist on my YouTube. It's called Godlike,
okay.
And it's nothing but Negative Frame, Jaw Dust. God Complex, remember that band?
Yeah,
it was really good. Mouthful Wars on there.
Yeah.
Just like the bands.
That episode. Was
you just like
good.
band. That's like, oh god, there's so many good bands. And Jaw Dust, they're getting bigger. They're playing with some.
Yeah, dude.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, they're coming up. I do want to give a shout out to Southpaw. They hit us up.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
dude.
I know we played them before, but yeah, they're fucking tits.
I remember
Jacksonville.
we named the show after them because the drummer was wearing a ski mask. I'm like, he's been sweating to death.
Yeah, right. Ski masks in Florida. or something.
Floridian ski.
Floridian
Honestly,
ski mask.
I don't know how I named the shows. I just kind of like typed.
Yeah. You used to run them by me, and now I'm just like, I love that you just do it.
Wait, what was the last one called? Two-step hoagie torpedo.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Approved.
We talked about 2 steps and hoagies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna. So my list. I'm gonna save some of my unknown, for next week. But mortality rate. Just because.
I'm glad you're doing this one because I wanted to do that, but
Roses.
I had the whole album saved, like the playthrough, like and I couldn't find a song. Yeah, I think that's the song I wanted to do was Rosemary, and I was like, man, this is good. I didn't know, but there's so many good ones.
This song fucking rips, dude.
Oh, they have that power violence pedal. I know. I hear it. This is a female front, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? It's like this song I could play in the garage and like literally like do like an erector set. And it's like, I'm at peace. it's so much chaos and it's just love it.
Such a mean 2 step. That's my 2 step right there.
I like how they did that little tom fill in between, It's just pissed. That's what it is. And
mortality rate.
So you enjoyed that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
1000%.
Man, there's so many bands that I want to show you. Like,
yeah.
I'll do it for another episode. But man, there's there's a. I used to make a joke. We called it the HM music genre because there's a certain pedal that Boss made. And it was the HM2, and there was Behringer made one.
2, like Roman numeral 2.
No, just the number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, they were Japanese. They don't know. They ate pebbles. So no, but Behringer. There was a Behringer pedal that came out. There was a Dodd one. Do you remember that band Dodd? The brand Dodd, D-O-D.
I don't think so.
Anyway, so there was like this weird thing, like in the late 80s, early 90s, where like metal guys would use this pedal, and all it does is it scoops the fuck out of like the low mids and the high mids and just boosts the mid range, and it gives you like that tone like that the band had. So I mean, All Pigs Must Die, fucking Pig Destroyer, so many fucking like power violence bands use that. That's notorious for that. You know what? That's our T-shirt. I like it. I got it. But so I associate that guitar tone with power violence, even though it's not necessarily that thing. But man, like so when you get into like the gear slut world,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's the HM2. Oh, that's the Behringer.
Dude, you had FYA Fest. You had like such a gear hard on,
bro. No. I did, but did I not call it though? I said
you knew what band was gonna be good. We didn't know any of the bands just by their gear. They came up and be like, all right, we're gonna step a little bit closer.
And that's what sucks though, because there were so many bands that played that just didn't have the right gear,
and you could tell it didn't sound right.
It didn't,
yeah.
and I hate. Does that make me a bad person that I'm such a snob about it? Like, I'm like, if you had this amp, it would sound really good. You know? But did I say it? I actually remember the exact moment I had Raw Brigade.
Raw Brigade
came on, and I feel like that was where like the backline for like obviously the heavier hitter bands, came out, and I said this band is gonna fucking rip.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at Jesse. I go, this band is gonna fucking. They're going to murder it. I already fucking know it. And as soon as they played that first chord, I was like, ha! Yeah. I fucking told you.
There I am. Yeah.
And and that's what it is. What was the other band we listened to? That Hosser band. He either had a 5150 or a 6505, the original PV, not the Fender remake. And I'm just like, yeah, it's going to sound good. It's going to sound good. It's like, dude, if you have any one of those amps, it's like, it's gonna sound great.
It's good. It's a good first step.
If you're coming up to me and you're like, I'm a beat down band, and you pull out an orange, I'm like,
yeah.
What are you beating me with? A rotten orange? It's weak, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk shit, but anyway.
So we've hit the moment of our episode to where we let the booth boy play a song.
I'm so curious because
he's been like struggling. I love this band.
You guys have been killing me today.
I never heard of this band. What is this?
No, we played this on yeah.
You played this song already? Or
No.
the band?
No. I don't know if we played this band.
I've never even heard of it. What
Pressure
the fuck
Cracks?
is it?
Really?
No.
I love Pressure Cracks.
Okay, cool.
That's my butt.
This is a good song.
Cool. So if it hasn't been on the podcast,
I never even heard of the band.
Really?
No.
You guys threw me for a loop today, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is this gonna be one of those bands that's like, why weren't you in the light?
You'll hear it and you'll be like, you'll understand why I like it.
Casey Jones.
Yeah. It's the other side of me. I thought I played this like the first or second episode.
Never heard of this band. I also don't remember the second episode.
Kind of reminded me a little bit of the Teeth. Not Teeth, the Teeth.
The irony is that
There's two different bands.
it makes a big difference.
Everyone knows, perception isn't always what it says. What if we chose? What if
Push pause. I miss that drummers don't do that anymore. Is they bring their own rug. Unpause. Seriously, I miss that. Like that was like a sign that like I'm playing drums right now. I mean, I knew what it was for. Elite class. I can't understand why you would like this band.
A little ragey.
Play the chord wrong every time. That's how it's good. I can't believe I've ever heard of this band.
Really? I could have sworn
Are they still relevant?
Yeah, they just came out with something not too long ago.
Oh shit.
This breakdown is fucking tits, Justin.
Sorry for me. Every word it meant nothing to me.
You took the chariot and rode with it.
When you find that sympathy.
This is like a kick your amp over, fucking destroy your equipment. Holy fuck.
Pause it. Go back 10
Is that a
seconds.
Quiznos tattoo? What
I love that they knew that it's so simple and it's the same fucking chords and
It's
just
so
play
good.
the
No.
fuck out of it.
But that.
They slow it down though. Gotta listen.
Yeah, but I mean it's everywhere.
I mean, you know what's funny is like how. I mean, so
Make the pauses less pausey. All right, go.
I'm posse, bro.
Every word it meant nothing to me. When you find that sympathy.
So sick.
When you said you feel sorry for me, oh motherfuck!
I really like the recording aspect of that, where they actually made it. They
Dude,
blended that into like what
You
it
could-
was,
You can see like the words that he's saying in the video as they're doing.
bro. I don't know how to characterize that breakdown. It's more of like a pause retreat kind of breakdown. It's like here's the chugs, here's the cymbals, the beat's still going. There's no pause.
It never stops.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But it's
But it
almost
does,
like
yeah.
it's almost like you're in there and like the anxiety is getting to you for the next moment and you're just violent anyway.
Yeah.
Which is fucking tits. That was good.
Yeah, Pressure
Like
Cracks,
that.
man. Good choice. Justin.
Never heard of that band.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boot Boy did good today.
Yeah.
And he was struggling,
so
dude.
stressed out.
Dude, every break he's like going through his phone, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, good. You're me now. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, just for fun, go to my, go to the.
I can't remember which one it is. It this one?
No, just go to the left side. Oh, I wish we played that song. That's so good. We'll play that next episode. That's so good. Click the 3 bars. Actually, no, wait. Click out of that. Scroll to the bottom of that. Yeah. No. Click the 3 bars. I like how you. You know that one? You know that one?
Oh yeah.
That's
I mean, converting him into all
Just you know what? Fuck it.
No. Next episode.
Nah, all right.
We gotta save it.
Okay, click the 3 bars. Go down to listen again. See where it says listen? Yeah. Scroll to the bottom of that. Click on the Phasing Flux. We're not going to listen to the whole song. I'm sorry, Phasing Flux, but... Okay, fast forward like 30 seconds.
All right, you stop this, please.
That's all you need to hear.
Oh god, my heart was going to explode. Cue that outro. Dude, my heart was about to fucking die, dude. Hope you've all enjoyed this. This is off for me. Oh,
What you just said
Too slow.
is one of the most insanely idiotic things
My
I've
thumbs are
ever
broken.
heard. At
This
no
was a
point
fun episode.
in
Yeah.
your rambling, incoherent response
Did you have fun, Justin?
were you even close to anything
Yes.
that could be considered a rational thought.
Amongst the anxiety.
Everyone in this room
Cool.
is now dumber
Hey, that- play that
for
last
having
thing.
listened to it. I award you
Listen,
no
I gotta take you up
points.
high and take that real low.
God have mercy on your soul.
If you don't have training, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna flop. No one's gonna come over. You know, it's just things are gonna happen.
Kill yourself.